Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM 2, Long War 2, generously sponsored by Humble. You can check out XCOM 2 at the Humble store in the link in the video description below if you're interested. Last mission was lovely, perfect. We only got one promotion. I guess we'll expect that to happen more often as we get a little later and later into the game here. I'm just trying to wait for this fucking UFO to get off of my ass, dude. Well, what we should actually do is just accept that probably... I'm going to ignore that mission because the infiltration time is unrealistic. Except that probably the UFO defense mission is going to trigger at some point and we have no way to stop it. Although it did say be careful with your flight path. So check this out. I was thinking, what if we sold some things in our inventory? Just to get to 150 credits so we can actually build... the proving ground and advance the story. The other thing we might want to do is sell some shit so we can make, like, 6 more laser rifles. Ruka, I don't need you to tell me what your thoughts are, okay? But I'm a little scared. Like, I don't have a problem selling a stock, maybe even 2 stocks, although steady weapon could be good. Ruka, you may enter the room, alright? Welcome to the party. Welcome to me probably getting my ass kicked this mission. I want to make progress. The other thing we could do... Oh, it's killing me. The other thing we could do is we really only have one squad I actually like. And that's not because of the units, it's because of the weapons. I think we need to sort out the tactical layer, although if we don't sort out the strategic layer, the tactical layer is gonna fuck us anyway. It's tough, man. Like, what I'm thinking is, what if we just built, like, a laser lance, a laser Sten gun, the scat, wait, we don't need the Sten gun, just laser lance, laser Sten gun. No, laser lance, scatter ray. We can give laser rifles to the shinobis for now. Like one of these, and then as many of these as we can get, which should be another 4. As long as we have the alloys. I'm gonna do this. We can only do 3. Oh, you're short 2 supplies. The idea, these are built instantly. At least on future missions, we can be reasonably confident that we're sending out some weapons that are not that bad. Because right now, we're getting our ass beat on the tactical level. I need to be better at the tactical level. Enemies are normal, but also very light. We get an intel package and a sharpshooter. I think, not very light, extremely light. Let's launch the mission. What's our squad again? It's not a bad mission, but they're outfitted with bad weapons. But that's what Grenadier, Assault, Technical, Shinobi are there for. Sure, let's give this a try. I think if we can start... It's probably a fallacy. We're on, like, you know, we're slipping down the mountain right now. But I feel like if we start to win on the tactical level again, we can stall out a couple months, get 2 supply drops, and then mainline some strategy layer stuff. I could be wrong. Long War 2, it tends to... Well, Long War in general, the concept of it tends to induce uncertainty. This campaign might be a lost cause, despite the fact that we haven't been absolutely destroyed yet, but I'm making... You can hate me for making the wrong decision, or you can be annoyed at me for making the wrong decision, but I'm at least not making the decision on a whim. I'm making the decision because I have a plan, which is rare for me. The plan is... Hopefully, enemies don't get so evolved so quickly that the laser weapons become useless. We have 2 supplies of laser weapons. I know we have magnetic weapons, inevitably, for the future. But now we can send out 2 squads, gather more supplies, resistance contacts, intel, without feeling like one is dead or destined to die. Pardon me. Okay, they're not that far. The evac, thankfully, has a post that we can use to climb up to it pretty soon after the rescue. Ruka, you can't be up there. Who would have thought that this would have happened? You should get out of here. Go eat some cat food. He's always talking about cat food, this cat. Okay. So extremely light. I would still expect maybe 4 pods. Maybe 3 pods. Because their readiness is normal. So we got Maya. She's lights out. She's a shinobi. She's guaranteed damage, more or less. I would benefit from being able to get up here. There's our climbing point. Yeah, so I can get a little air. Oscar Mike spend an action to give all allies +3 mobility for the remainder of the turn. Very useful for getting out. We can gain 2 turns on the mission timer as well. I'd rather not spend intel. If we wanted to spend intel, we should have spent the intel earlier. But if we have to, we have to. Copy that. All right, Eric Allen, take a peek. We need you to stay up because of the flamethrower is only useful if you're like right fucking next to enemies, apparently. Time to motor. Gonna make big moves, but not moves that are so big that we're just, you know, completely screwed if they go wrong. And Maya, I assume, is safe to move forward because of her Ghost Walker ability. John Cena Jr. Not quite the same lat spread that his dad has, but that's okay. He can still fill out a pair of jean shorts. Now, put you here. Full cover. You're covered from one side. I think that's important. See people inside of the building, but no advent, which is good. I hear a robot, I think, or an advent mech to be more specific. We're using Maya as a scout because her concealment range is much better. All right, this is a very, very easy first pod. We want to wait another turn before going on them, though. I'm on the move. Tomo, you can't come in. Ruka ruined it for the rest of you. All right. We do want everybody to get close enough to do some stuff, though. Like John Cena Jr. get in there. Our Grenadier, I can't remember if we have 2, but they've got to get, like, reasonably close here. Juan Garcia is our assault. Wow, really? That's as far up as you can get, huh? Well, put you here for now. Now, I would like to, like, make our way up here, but it might have to wait till next turn. Eric Allen is our technical officer. Go here. All right, so I'm assuming no pod will pop this turn. These guys will probably move, but I'm hopeful they won't discover us. And in fact, them moving in that direction is fine by me. We have some time. Okay, they might spot us, but this is a much better pod to pop, believe it or not. Because if we can get the drop on them... Oh, we're going to reveal concealment. If we can get the drop on them, we're going to be extremely pleased. Just ignore the feverish tapping in the background. The beating of that telltale paw. So again, I'm like... If I could only get into a place where I could hit these motherfuckers without popping concealment in the interim period. Like, not popping concealment, not popping concealment. We can get to here. I don't believe that that's good enough. I also don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And if we play our cards right, my dream here is that we can also... get good shots on these guys. Like, just kill this pod and not pop the other pod. That might not be plausible. But you would be on Overwatch. Carol Cook is a Grenadier. I don't want her up on the roof. Because if she's up on the roof, she could cause me some problems. You know, she could accidentally pop the other pod. Obviously, I want to land this rocket. But I kind of want to move to here before I shoot it. My idea here, I should say, is that now Carol Cook can get in a good position to shoot a grenade. Now Maya is going to be saved for flash slug shot. Pierces 2 armor, has no range penalties, 24% chance to hit. You're going to be saved for a run and gun chance. The question is, what do you do with yours truly here? I guess you go here and you go for the Overwatch. Okay, so how does this work? Overwatch. We have another Overwatch. Carol's gonna save, rocket. Save, rocket. Okay, big moments. Or the other thing you could do is blow this up. After concealment pops, everybody's gonna get busted. Then you run in there with a flamethrower. But really, I think I'm just bad at being a technical officer. So the rocket did no damage? I mean, I wasn't relying on it getting a quadruple kill, but like, any damage would have been alright. Okay, here come the Overwatches. 5 is fine. Okay, so we at least got 1 kill. That is fucked though, dude. That sucks. 7 or 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you pretty much have to hit it, huh? Juani Garcia. What's your odds of hitting? What's your damage? 4 to 7. So I know that if things go wrong, you can bail Maya out. So let's send Maya up here. We gotta kill the sectoid. Doesn't have to happen immediately. 7 damage. Life goes on. So we have a Grenadier and an Assault left. I mean, a couple of different ways to handle this, I suppose. Man, remember that time that rocket did 0? Those were the days. Well, I think you have to die. Is it really worth using? Pierce's 2 armor has no range penalties, 3 turn cooldown. See, here's the thing. I could throw a grenade up here. I got no problem with that, but I gotta guarantee that it gets the kill. I think we take the, like, nearly guaranteed kill on the sectoid, and then just accept we won't have run and gun on the next turn, and that's life. I'm a little bummed, though. He held up his hand to stop it. That's cute, but also a little gross. Nice cargo shirts, Juan. Did I say cargo shirts? Okay, we get an Illyrium core. This ambush was popped terribly. Next step, force them to do a mind control and get a double disorientation here. That sucked. That rocket was horrible. I know they have spread, or they have scatter, rather. To not hit anything was... To not damage anything, at least, is embarrassing. So, I don't know if any units are flanked right now. It's kind of hard to tell with the camera. I'm assuming the sectoid will do a mind control or a panic or something. He took a shot, which I mean, I wouldn't, but more power to you, I suppose. Now, this guy, he does have a good shot. Yeah. I thought that hit, and as you can tell from my reaction, I was relatively okay with it. So this turn's big. Even bigger than the last one, because it's very easy to conceive of us accidentally fucking this up pretty bad. That guy has armor. Or he's wearing heavier armor, at least. Highly accurate shot, half damage, uses 2 ammo. John Cena's got that suppression. He's got suppression. He will find you. He will capture you. How do you have a 16% chance there? That doesn't seem right. I'm just really wary about popping our other pod. Wow, alright. Well, fuck me, I guess. Okay, so we got a grenade and a flashbang chance for you. Eric Allen. Wouldn't mind torching this heavy gunner, honestly. But let's start by moving him up here so he at least has some kind of shot to take. And, the torching will not work because he's behind cover. So, probably your goal is actually that right there. And if I'm being honest, I would really prefer to not pop the other pod again. So how do we do that? Well, I think you, like, come down here. It's so likely this pops the other pod. But I think you do it anyway. The other places are just not as good, so hopefully this doesn't pop the other pod. If it does, we're gonna have to weasel our way out of it. At least it's not a truly horrible pod. Yeah, okay, I can see an avenue of escape. First things first, this guy's gotta go. Please juice him. He's probably not gonna take him out, is it? Could stun him instead. Okay, we gotta think about that. 72. Absolutely shoot the combat drones. We got 2 times. If you could take one of them out, that's a start. I think that's your best plan from back here. That is shitty. But they're close enough that maybe a grenade could hit 2 of them. The other thing we could do is give somebody else an action. Right? Isn't that the command? Like, we could give our assault 2 actions. So, John Cena Jr., we're starting to find ourselves in some grimy situations here. The drones don't worry me that much. Eric Allen, you know, he's not going to drone any units. Or, sorry, he's not going to flame any units, I should say. So I think start like this. Please don't accidentally hit Mathis 3.0. 2 damage is fine, because then we take the kill. It would crit it anyway, but still. Okay, Maya pretty much has to wipe out a unit this turn, and at the risk of popping another pod, I might actually send her down here. You know, stand here. She's gonna be so exposed, either through the window. I mean, we could have her knock this dude, but again, she's gonna be flanked. This, but it's unlikely to get the kill, but taking out a sectoid is pretty nice. Okay, I'll tell you what. Trying to take out the sectoid, it would be great if you got the kill here. I think this is less likely to hit a pod, which is important to me. And she got it! Beautiful play, honestly. We got an 82% chance to hit the drone. That doesn't interest me all that much. What does interest me, Carol Cook still has a grenade. I would love for her to be able to knock something out here. Here's the deal, like, we can always do a suppression on that guy. So if I could get both of these drones, I would be relatively happy. Before we do that, oh, she's already moved once. Okay, I'm gonna take an aggressive approach. I'm gonna have her try to knock these drones around without killing our VIP here, at least. We're making do with second tier weapons here, hoping to at least. 1 kill, that's fine. So we got John Cena and we got myself. I think John Cena, he goes for the suppression, and I give Mathis 3.0 another move, and Mathis uses that to shoot the drone. Mathis can't do it. Well, it should be you then. Yeah. Or we can take the shot ourselves. We have like a 72. Yeah, the 72 on us is probably the best. Exactly lethal. Still, this is not perfect. And then, I mean, you just go for the suppression. Over area suppression, I suppose. All things considered, I think it went relatively well. We still got this guy. Who knows what's going on with this officer back here. Taking a mark to start. And then a shot. Consider ourselves roughly like 50-50 lucky we got that. And then the suppressed unit has an aim penalty against a unit in full cover. So that seems pretty good. Okay. So we worked our way out of that situation fairly nicely, I think. So I think for Maya's first turn here, she just moves out to here. And my thinking is, if there's another pod out here, rather find it before we commit to a move. And then I still think she should go for the flesh. That's fine. We can get another 2 damage. I'm confident we can sneak another 2 damage in here. Run and gun is not quite ready. I think we'll put one Garcia like right here. And then we're going to see what we got. 100, 59, 95, 50. Carol Cook can still shoot a grenade pretty far. So I think take the 100 chance. Got loot out of it as well. Okay, Carol Cook, post up. Can you shoot a grenade in such a way that it will not kill our squad, but will kill... Oh, God. I almost fat-fingered my keyboard a little bit there. This should have a good chance to get a kill. Perfect. And John Cena Jr. still got a turn. And I've still got a turn. Let's do this. See, I'll roast myself. I'm not afraid. We're going to move forward. We got plenty of time, actually. To be honest with you, this mission has gone fairly well relative to how it could have gone, which I would say is potentially really, really horribly. So lucky us. And again, we're buying time. Now we can basically afford to equip mostly 2 squads with with laser weapons. Doesn't give us a guarantee, but it makes it better, maybe. Sure. Might as well go for the large cache. This is not going to work anyway. Should bring specialists along more often, man. I always underrate them. Please don't be a sectoid. Are they? Oh, there they are. Slinger! Oh, she's our sharpshooter. Oh, she's our sharpshooter. Scope. Again, we could sell, like, I'm not using all of these weapon upgrades. If we could sell a few of them, and then get, as a result of that selling, get the proving ground built, then that might be a good idea. In fact, this is where I've, you know, facilitate, or elicit from you guys, I should say. I mean, evac. That's ridiculous. This is where I elicit from you guys what your feelings on the subject are. If you think it would be good for me to do that and make sure I'm like mainlining the story as fast as possible, not because we want to finish the game quickly, but because we're already so far behind, let me know. And if you think that, you know, our weapon strategy is doing the job, then let me know that as well. And don't be afraid to tweet me your thoughts as well. So we got 8 turns to make it over there. I expect there should be another pod. Even before reinforcements. I would be very surprised if there was not another pod. Alright, so we're roughly safe to make yellow moves into this area. Let's do that. Extremely light, 2 pods? I know that is extremely light. It just seems almost a little too extremely light. But I'm not gonna wait around just to fuck up one wave of reinforcements. It looks like... Who cannot make it? You can make it. I cannot make it. If one person can't make it, the whole squad is gonna stay. Although you will evac for sure. Judy Burns. I'm Judy Burns. I'm a scary sharpshooter. Here I go. We'll have fun, you guys, killing all those aliens. All right. Everybody else, grab cover.
Okay, I'll go. Heading out.
So the idea here is, we know there's some big, scary aliens coming down. If we can start with everybody on Overwatch, we can wipe them out when they land, or we can just walk out. That's the other alternative, is we can just get the hell out of here. They've spawned in on top of us with a Viper. As long as they have none of the auto Overwatch units, we can just walk out here. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job so far. We did it.
down.
Don't know if that's an auto Overwatch guy. Who's our assault? I'm just gonna assume the assault has the best, like, lightning reflexes chance. If there's an auto Overwatch unit. Maybe that auto Overwatch unit is just a myth that I have created, thought I saw for myself, but actually have not. And look at that. 2... I mean, when I say flawless, I don't mean literally flawless, but 2 flawless missions in a row, my dogs. We out of here. That one was actually, like, really on the quick side as well, but... I'm going. And that was a little cheesy. I mean, we only really killed 8 enemies. 9 enemies. Oh, then the one was on the Overwatch turn that didn't even matter. So, I'm going to consider that a huge blessing that the game was very nice to us right there. Some clutch plays. Maya with that, like, 11 damage sectoid play saved us. We got shot at a couple times. All on Juan Garcia. Probably the Mohawk, you know? You gotta put a helmet on that thing or something. But we've survived, and now for future infiltrations, I know that we can send... we can send laser weapons. Now, mind you, we only have like 1 laser sniper rifle, 1 laser shotgun, etc., etc. But we got enough rifles to fill in the gaps for now. And I think this gives us... This puts us on an even playing field with the Advent and the aliens without having to send in, you know, just grenadiers every time. Alright, so trench gun is beautiful. I'm just going with trench gun. It's exquisite. I think it's a great way to pop a pod. And then we don't have a gunner who uses center mass yet, I think. I don't think we have a gunner with grazing fire either. Let's go grazing fire. Only 2 promos. Life goes on. We did get a sharpshooter. She's a corporal. Let's go find her in the armory and we'll spec her out as well. Okay, so she's like the same, well, roughly the same level as Nick. No, she's only on level 2. Let's give her a snapshot. We haven't given anybody snapshot yet. Why the cargo shorts? Also, why just a vest and no oh, no, she's got a sports bra on. All right, more power to you. She's looking badass. At first, I thought there was just a terrible accident or something. Oh, no, she is at the 2nd level. Precision shot. 30% bonus critical chance, 33% bonus. Damn good ground. Nah. Let's take precision shot. So we can move to the roof and then shoot on the same turn. All right, well now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Thanks to Humble for sponsoring these episodes. You can go to the Humble store, as located in the video description, if you want to pick up XCOM 2. Long War 2 is available for free on the Steam Workshop. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time at noon sharp Pacific.